Today's horoscope, Leo January 11th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You're in good shape for activities related to home, family, work, health, and security. It feels good and grounding to focus on things that help you secure plans and prepare for the future. Today's transits favor a methodical or thorough approach, which can lead to resolutions and reduced stress. Work and health improvement can be in focus. Committing to something specific or keeping a longer-term objective in mind can be highly motivating. Applying yourself and pouring more attention into your personal life can feel healing and rewarding. A strategy that works best today is to focus on making small progress rather than big wins. You're embracing your desire for peace, quiet, and downtime. A sweet and shimmering full moon is spinning through the depths like a beluga whale over the coming days. She will visit the zodiac sign of Cancer and blow bubbles from up above. Any transit of Cancer often brings out our nurturing and sensual side, so embrace this vibration if you catch its drift. Also, as this moment falls within your solar house, you could be highly reflective or even nostalgic. Contemplate how romance has played into your life throughout the previous month and where you'd like it to grow in the weeks ahead. Release your fears and enjoy some domestic magic. Someone from your past might come back when you least expect it. You have a chance to revisit an old working connection since the moon in Gemini will conjunct Jupiter retrograde in Gemini. Lately, your networking opportunities have slowed down. There might be fewer events to attend or fewer emails to respond to. You may have felt discouraged if your social efforts were not reciprocated. Instead of focusing on building relationships with new professionals, you should reconnect with old coworkers, mentors, and clients. A past connection might be more than excited to hear from you. There are many ways to come at a problem, and you are one to take perhaps the more confrontational approach, which can be really effective sometimes, but at other times difficult. Today's aspect asks you to quiet down in the face of a problem and really grasp the issues upon which everything hinges. Ask yourself whether you get enough exercise, and if the answer is no, just accept that for a moment. Do not confront yourself with excuses. Just think about it. New events, places, and people are what this day has in store for you. As usual, you should have no problems adapting to these new surroundings and just going with the flow. This day will whiz past you, due to its fast-paced tempo, but given the fact that you like to be active, you should have no fear about being unable to move to its rhythm. Be careful not to commit yourself to things that you really have no desire to follow up on. As the moon leaves your career sector today, it not only wraps up both its first visit for the year and the last while Uranus is in retrograde motion here, but its only visit while the sun is in your work sector. This is going to leave you with a lot of information and insight to unpack on the job and career fronts, as well as leaving you with your professional instincts sharp and 20/20 hindsight to draw on. 2 days before the South Node is due to return to your income sector, this is a chance to first get your professional bearings. It is just as a friendly aspect between Jupiter and the dwarf planet Ceres that is already creating positive conditions for friendship and relationship building peaks that the moon takes things a step further. As the moon gets involved, as well as making it easier to become emotionally engaged and connected, it draws in additional communication support. Daily Planetary Overview. Don't rush into commitments, whether they involve people or plans, especially today. As the moon in Gemini forms a challenging square with Venus and Saturn in Pisces, the cosmos encourages you to approach your decisions with careful consideration. It's a day to slow down, reflect, and weigh your options thoughtfully. Impulsive choices might seem appealing in the moment, but true stability comes from deliberate and mindful actions. Have you ever leapt into something too quickly, only to realize later that more time and thought were needed? These moments remind us of the value of patience and the wisdom in taking our time. During what might feel like a testing period, it's important to stay confident and trust in your abilities. The events unfolding around you could push you to your limits, but this is an opportunity to strengthen your resolve. Don't let the opinions of others sway you from your path. Instead, Use any confrontations as a chance to refine your perspective and bolster your confidence. Have you ever stood your ground in the face of opposition and come out stronger on the other side? Those experiences teach us the power of self-belief and the importance of holding firm to our convictions. Your openness and friendly demeanor will likely attract positive feedback from those around you. People appreciate the way you instinctively offer support and encouragement, creating an atmosphere of mutual respect and cooperation. Have you noticed how a kind word or a simple act of assistance can create a ripple effect, fostering a community of support? This cycle of giving and receiving is beneficial for everyone involved and reinforces the bonds we share with others. Even though you might feel particularly sensitive today, try not to overanalyze the things people say. Sensitivity can be a double-edged sword, but when channeled correctly, it becomes a strength that allows you to connect with others on a deeper level. Women, in particular, may appreciate your emotional sincerity and the engaging, intelligent conversations you bring to the table. Think back to a time when your vulnerability led to a meaningful dialogue or strengthened a relationship. These moments highlight the importance of authenticity and emotional openness. Pay attention to any physical signs of stress and avoid pushing yourself too hard. It's wise to steer clear of unnecessary arguments or situations that could heighten tension. If possible, take a step back from group activities or social interactions that feel draining. Sometimes, the best course of action is to create space for yourself, allowing for solitude and introspection. Have you ever found solace in retreating to a quiet space, where you could recharge and reflect without external pressures? These periods of solitude can be incredibly restorative, helping you approach the world with renewed clarity and energy. When you change your perspective, you often find it easier to navigate challenging circumstances and reach successful outcomes. Consider shifting away from established ways of thinking and adopting a fresh approach. Be cautious about assigning blame or making accusations. It's possible that mistakes were made, and self-reflection can be a powerful tool for growth. By remaining open to learning, you gain invaluable insights about yourself and your journey. Have you ever discovered a new aspect of yourself through introspection or by seeing a situation from a different angle? These revelations can be transformative, paving the way for personal development. After fulfilling your daily responsibilities, dedicate time to cultivating a sense of inner peace. Lose yourself in contemplation and create a soothing environment with soft lighting, scented oils, and calming music. In these serene moments, you can distance yourself from the chaos of the outside world, achieving greater relaxation and deeper insight. Have you ever found that setting aside time for meditation or quiet reflection helped you gain clarity and perspective? These practices can be incredibly grounding, reminding us of the tranquility that lies within. Take this day as an invitation to slow down, reflect, and nurture both your inner and outer worlds. Share your thoughts and experiences. How do you find balance and clarity when life feels overwhelming? Your journey could inspire others to seek their own paths to peace and understanding.